Good morning, everyone. We've lost another person to liver cancer. Rest in peace to Alex Ekubo. Rest in peace. Guys, I didn't tell you one thing. There's something I'm pursuing, right? I'm interested in cancer cases, okay? I'm a physicist, right? So I decided to do my third degree, add physics, to medicine. So my third degree is in radiation and medical physics. That's what I'm doing. And why am I doing this? I want to investigate, I want to be able to detect cancer from a scratch. I pray that God helps me in this project that I'm about to do. I just want to get a formal degree because, guys, I don't like hearing that people die of cancer. And guys, physics people will always tell you they have their own ways and what causes cancer and how they can relate it to the world. First of all, biologically, there are different things that causes cancer. What is the major thing? What is cancer? Actually, cancer is caused when DNA is interrupted. Cells begin to grow uncontrollably, distribute and destroy. Every cell has a function in the body, every single cell. Guys, can you believe that I'm doing human anatomy in my course? I'm doing human anatomy. Can you believe that I'm doing radiation biology? Me and biology that is XY. Now we're not doing it because, if you're pursuing something, you have to go for formal education in that. I've not told you guys. Also, I've not been online back and forth. I lost my friend, one or two things, but it's okay. I'm not really fully back because I cannot invest much of the times being back while my exams are coming up and all that. I still need to look at distance. Very important. Now, but the thing is, people think that cancer has no specific cause. But if you can trace it to the basic things that they said, I think you should avoid it. Do you know that obesity actually causes cancer? Obesity causes cancer. Poor diet causes cancer. Those people that smoke, drink excessively, do you know it causes cancer? Some viruses like human papilloma virus and all that, do you know they cause cancer? Poor exercising, you don't exercise, it can cause cancer. There are different types of cancer: colon cancer, throat cancer, mouth cancer, liver cancer, lungs cancer, cervical cancer. There are a lot of cancer. Breast cancer, do you know obesity can actually spike breast cancer? There are just a lot of things that people know. But in physics, we narrowed our own because now they said, okay, when DNA is being interrupted and then the cell mutates, and when the cell mutates, cells begin to grow uncontrollably. This leads to tumor. Now, there are two types of tumor. Tumor can either be, cancerous or not cancerous. Now, I'm going to link this thing. I know that the medical students, they are here. The medical personnel, they are here. I know you guys will concur with me as a radiation physicist, okay, who is now doing some medical courses. Yeah, that's my aim anyways. Right? That's my aim because I'll be able to interpret things on scans, types of radiations. And I'm studying because I really want to create. I don't want to tell people what I want to do, but that's my aim. That's where I'm headed to, okay? Now, according to physics, we deal with radiations. Radiations are those energies, those energies that emit. Now, some people, do you know that even the ultraviolet rays that comes from sunlight, excess of it causes cancer of the skin? Do you know that? It causes cancer of the skin. There are different forms. Cancer is just one terminal disease that comes from different forms, but there are limitations. Nobody's perfect, but there are limitations. Even ordinary viruses that you don't treat fast can actually even spike cancer. Now let's come into the physics part of this, right? There are radiations, right? When these radiations come, there are two types of radiations: ionizing radiations and non-ionizing radiations. The ionizing radiation is the dangerous one. The ionizing radiation, these are the dangerous one. Ionizing radiation, some of you spend your time thinking that when you go microwave your food in a microwave, you're going to get cancer. No. You know why you won't get cancer from a microwave? The radiation that comes from a microwave is what? It's not ionizing. It just heats. And what happens when you put your thing in the microwave? Heat just passes through it and makes it hot. You bring it up. There's no particles. But when you come to ionizing radiation, there are two types of that ionizing radiation. Ionizing radiation is good and bad. Do you know that there are some parts of ionizing radiation that they use for even treatment of that cancer? But ionizing radiation is bad. First of all, they are the particle-like type of radiation. Those ones, you have the beta, the alpha, and then you have the proton. These ones have charges. Imagine when they tell you that the wavelength of an alpha particle is short, the wavelength is small, and then but when it gets into your DNA, it can actually mutate a lot because it's a direct radiation. It has particle, it's heavy. The electronic plates, the alpha particle navigates through what? The positive side. These are the things. And what does it emit? That one emits positive. Alpha particle emit positive charge. While beta particles emit what? Negative charge. The electron, which is 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19. And do you know, let me tell you something. They also deflected gamma rays in that, and gamma rays have no deflection. You guys know that. What am I trying to tell you now? What I'm trying to tell you is that gamma ray is an indirect radiation Direct radiations are those ones that have particles. Those ones, if they enter your DNA, if an alpha particle finds its way in your DNA, you will get cancer. In fact, the cancer will be too dangerous because it's leaving a particle that is poisonous. It is heavy. They are heavy nuclides. They can break in two ways, either ionization or excitation. What about gamma particles? The gamma photons, because according to the gamma photons, they come in form of particles, because they said that photons behave like particles according to quantum quantization. Right now, those particles, do you know what they do? Go into the nucleus of an atom, they will see a free electron, an electron that is just free. What do? They react with it. And when they react with it, three things happen. Either they do photoelectric effect, Compton scattering, that's part of the energy, goes to the free electron and kicks out there as a Compton electron. Then the third one is pair production. These things are happening in your body. Now, there is this electron that comes out from the first reaction of photon energy. That photon energy is the gamma ray with the free electrons in the atom. And that energy is called the Compton electron. That electron will now react with all that because it's not carrying kinetic energy. When it reacts, there is another electron to produce. That is the secondary electrons that we can now use to treat cancer. Imagine that first gamma. Imagine it's touching you because gamma has a high wavelength. Imagine it's touching you. There are a lot of things. Like, rest in peace to Alex Ekubo. But there are so many causes. If you are smoking today, just know that you should stop smoking. Drinking excessively because everything is too much. Eating less of vegetables. Me, I even noticed that I want to reduce. Like, I want to start eating more vegetables. Like, why? Because I feel like, okay, I want to reduce my body mass. Like, I'm not a fan of, let me just stay and get fat. I'm not a fan of, even obesity causes cancer, guys. Rest in peace to this brother. I really don't like it when people die. I don't like it. I just found out yesterday, but yesterday was so busy for me. Rest in peace to you, Alex Ekubo. Liver cancer. It's not a joke. Now, you see what cancer is. Like, cancer, stage 4 cancer. You see how it is. That's how it is.